Hey y'all, sorry it's been a little while since I posted. Been doing a little bit of traveling, and honestly with the whole insurance thing that's going on, it's just kind of got me a little down, but today's gonna be a happy day. Um, Today I'm gonna talk about something I wish I would have had when I first started uh, going through my cancer journey, especially in between chemo cycles. Uh, they tell us, you gotta keep your weight up, you gotta stay active, you gotta, I don't know, take all these pills, do all this stuff. The staying active part, I found that to be extra challenging. When I went into chemo the first time, I was already pretty weak. I think I was down to like maybe 140 pounds, something like that. And then through chemo, I got down to, I think it was 114, 116, somewhere around in there. So I got pretty low. And they were, you gotta take your protein, you gotta eat as much as you can, you gotta be active, up and moving about. And when you got so many doctors and family members telling you stuff that you already know you've got to do, it kind of creates, at least for me, anxiety about not doing what someone else expects I should be able to do based on their past experiences with people who are going through similar things. Um, I just found chemo very challenging, already being down so weak. There are a lot of, honestly, a lot of cycles I don't even remember. I went in for a checkup about a week or so ago and was talking to some of the nurses in there, and they were telling me that it's night and day. And I was joking with one of them that so as soon as you walk in, there's a chair right here on your left. They knew anytime I poured myself into that chair, I was not feeling it, because I was somebody who liked to be. They had like 4 rows, and then on the left side a whole mess of windows. So I like to be a little bit further from the door, closer to the restroom, but close to the window, so I can just, you just look out and see nature and everything. But the purpose of this video, I guess I told you that story to tell you this story. The purpose of this video is a product I wish I would have had all along. And that are these rings. You squeeze them. This one is a 30-pound weight. They come in a whole box of them. You get a 30, a 40, and a 50-pound weight. Then you got these grippers up here. I started off with these. I wasn't really the expanding thing. That really didn't do a whole lot for me. So this is what the expanders. You put your thumb in the big one, put your fingertips in the other ones. Bingo, bango. And then you expand. You go, I think it's for something like, you expand a little bit, 1, 2, 3, a little bit more, 1, 2, 3. Most you can, 1, 2, 3, and bring it back in. And with these, you just squeeze them. I found that during my infusions, I was wishing that I had something to squeeze on, but I didn't. So I wish I'd had these. Would have helped, I don't know, with some infusions. It's really helped me with anxiety as far as like being out in the public, out in the wild, as I call it. So a lot of my anxiety is about being out in the wild. I can use one of these, and it's like, okay, I just keep it in my pocket, keep it in my hand, just whatever. I'll do it while I'm driving. Just anytime I feel a little anxiety creeping up, that's when I'm gonna hammer this thing. But if I'd had it earlier on, I think it would have been helpful, not because it necessarily, this is my forearm, it doesn't necessarily build muscle mass or anything like that, but it would have made me feel better about not being able to do the things that other people, it would make me feel better about not meeting other people's expectations about how active I should be. 'Cause that's just it's really hard to live up to somebody else's expectations without having some sort of anxiety about not living up to it. That's why having these rings were so helpful for me.